Hey Pat, what's with the big rabbit? And for that matter, what's your thoughts on the rabbit thing going on around here?
I don't know what's with the rabbit, but I think the best thing to do with all the bunnies is we take them up to the fairgrounds where most of them are anyway, and we create a larger grandstand, sort of like the Coliseum, and we bring in the coyotes, the falcons, the lions, and then we give them the emperor can do thumbs up or thumbs down. Or actually, when the folks pull in with their yachts, we could have the bunicular run them up the hill to where they can do their shopping, and they could have a carrot in front, and that'll take them up here. And no, actually, I think really the best solution is, I know it's a problem for people's gardens, but if you just had the bunny person go around with a bucket of dirt and they fill in the holes, we would have a worldwide reputation. People would come here forever, from all over, just to see the cute little bunnies. And I've already seen, I don't know how many tourists from every other country taking their pictures with them. So I don't know. And then there's some good recipes in the newspaper too for rabbit stew and that kind of thing. Anyway, watch out for that rabbit.
All right, yeah, thank you.
Oh, are you asking us?
The bunnies.
The bunnies. We're pro bunny.
You're pro bunny.
Yes.
And what would your solution be?
My solution would be, I mean, I'm not a scientist, but if there's a way to introduce some contraceptive into the population, it seems like that would be a helpful thing. But the baseline is that it's our fault that there's bunnies, and they've been cute for so long. We haven't done anything about it when we could have, and now it's a crisis, and people just want to kill them, which is a pretty inhumane, privileged, stupid way of doing it. So there's my opinion. And
seconded.
yeah,
And I know Kate Cassay would third that,
yeah,
because we talk about it at length.
yeah. So Langley is a special place, and it's not the kind of place that is going to. It's not going to be served by an answer like, well, let's kill most of them.
Yeah.
That's not how we do things here.
Let's build a bunny playground.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, bunny sanctuary.
Have you ever? They have these. They have these things with prairie dogs. I don't remember where, but I've been to one where you can like go and like they have like tunnels for them, and you can like go in and like observe them and stuff.
Oh yeah, cool.
Just build one of
Bunny
those
zoo.
Tourist attraction.
Yeah.
It's great.
Good for the
The new
economy.
mascot for Langley.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
And maybe people could bury their fences a little bit.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hi. So I find that fences work in keeping out rabbits and deer. They always have, so I don't understand why people in Langley can't put up more fences if the bunnies are really a problem. Also, generally when we try to take out species, they come back with a vengeance. So I think if we start taking out bunnies, we're going to have even more bunnies on our hands. Thank you.
The rabbits were wrongly accused, and they're part of Langley. And I'm in favor of the rabbits.
I love the rabbits. Get rabbit fencing.
Well, I don't live in Langley, but I've read about the rabbit problem that people seem to think they have. And it's kind of a hard thing because I think the rabbits are really cute, but I know that they can cause a lot of problems. I'm a gardener and I don't like rabbits in my yard and garden, so I really have no solution to the problem that it seems to be. And it's kind of an attraction too, to bring people to your city. So
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're not from here?
no, from Oak Harbor up north,
Oh, I love the bunnies in town. I think it adds a certain charm. And being a horticulturist, I recognize that they also eat plants, and that being a species that populates quickly, I can see that it can be a concern. So a creative approach to how to keep the bunnies without being bad guys is wise.
I love the bunnies in Langley and I'm glad I don't live here because I'm a gardener. So if I lived here and was a gardener, I probably wouldn't love the bunnies in Langley, but they're darling.
Birth control for bunnies. Birth control.
Birth control for bunnies.
Yeah. I think it can be done.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, birth control. Put it in
control.
carrots.
Yeah.
If you care at all. Let's figure out a way for birth control.
That's a good idea.
I love rabbits. I love rabbits a lot, and my father used to hunt them, and bring them home, and my mom would clean them, and they were delicious. I can't eat them anymore, and I hope that's not one of the things that people want to do.
They're kind of cute. These are different rabbits than the ones your father used to bring home, aren't they?
Yeah, these have been pampered rabbits, and they probably won't taste as good.
Ambush you.
Oh, yeah.
Any thoughts about rabbits?
Yeah, I got a solution.
Pizza.
No, Elmer Fudd. Bring Elmer Fudd. He'll take care of him. He's got a shotgun that shoots bunny bubbles.
Bunny bubbles. I
There we
like
go.
it. Yeah. Solve problem solved.
That's what I think.
I think they should be allowed to live.
Oh my gosh, you don't want me to get going on this. I got 15 or 20 living under our shed, and they eat bulbs, tubers, roots, dig everything up. There's holes all over our yard.
No stopping them, huh?
Nope.
Okay. So you're not thrilled.
But you know, I sure don't like to hurt them, and they definitely are cute. But man, can't plant a garden, that's for sure.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to let my boxer off for a leash.
Hey, can I Photoshop a bunny into this picture?
I don't care.
Thoughts on the rabbits?
Well, as a visitor with the island, I love seeing them hopping around. They look healthy and happy, and it's part of the ambiance. Thank you.
I think, like Bill takes care of the cats, I think we just need a bunny keeper.
Yeah.
They can gather, where the bunnies like to gather and just take care of the bunnies.
Yeah.
I've always liked bunnies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe bring in some of the school kids to, as part of that program, huh?
Absolutely. Tender the bunnies. Just remember what Elmer Fudd, watch the wascally wabbits.
Thank you. Any opinion about the bunnies of Langley?
The rabbits are getting together, organizing, and they're forming a Warren Commission. Jack Rabbit is involved, Harvey, and there's going to be several Playboy bunnies, which, is fine with me. Especially when they're hanging around in all the yards, just waiting around. So, let me see. Yeah, that's about it. I was thinking there's this beautiful kind of coppery gold or coppery red one around. Perfect for a Donald Trump Halloween hairpiece. And then of course I saw one dragging a human foot on a keychain.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Got into a car and drove away. You know what kind of car it was, right?
No, what?
Come on.
No rabbit.
No, Audi. Gotcha.
Hi.
What do you think about the bunnies around? Got you.
I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion. They haven't caused me any harm, but I don't think we should spend a lot of money fixing it. So. Yeah, it's funny. It's a funny bunny issue.
I love the rabbits of Langley. I think they're full of character and they're so much fun. Should I be looking in the camera when I say this, or should I be looking at you when I say this?
You can look wherever you want. You can look down at the rabbits.
I can look over and beyond to the rabbits of Langley. Yeah, no, as far as I know, I've never met anybody who doesn't love them, actually. We think they're an absolute treat.
Yeah, historically, I think that the rabbits came from the barnyard scramble at the fair. They impact, I think, the school more than any other entity. So I think that the solution's going to be put together by the three entities: the fairgrounds, i.e. the county, the city of Langley, and the school district. And whether or not it has to be a reasonable and affordable solution. It can't be catch, spay, and release.
And how much of an issue is it really?
It's not much of an issue to me at all.
Better things to focus on.
There are more important things to focus on.
All right, well, thank you, Neil.
You're more than welcome.
Any opinion about the rabbits of Langley?
Man, no, eat them. Eat them raw.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Put them in my freezer.
And what is your opinion about the rabbits?
Speak.
Ah, good boy.
I think Planned Parenthood in Langley ought to be involved in this.
Oh, I think they're wonderful, and I'm so glad we're making national news with them.
What would you do about the rabbits of Langley?
Oh, no.
I would cook them and eat them.
Rabbits of Langley, they're pretty tasty. I think we should have them for every meal.
Yeah, we should all go to sleep earlier so the coyotes can come into town and eat them.
The rabbits of Langley. That's the first time I'm hearing about rabbits from Langley. That's really funny. Where are they?
They're everywhere.
I haven't seen one rabbit since I'm here. I've seen a lot of deer, but I haven't seen any rabbits. But if there's rabbits, well, then keep them for Easter. Otherwise, keep them as pets. But yeah, put the dogs on it and the fox on it. You're welcome.
Robbie?
What's your thoughts about the rabbits of Langley?
I love the rabbits. I think they're cute, and I think it's hilarious that PETA is wanting to get in on the action. I would be fine if the falcons came in and did their deed. It seems like a natural progression.
Well, and the coyotes, I think, already are.
Right. Is PETA upset about that?
I haven't heard. We'll find out.
Too damn many of them. Too many rabbits.
Countless rabbits.
They need a new home.
Yeah.
And where would that home be?
In the wild.
In the wild.
Well, they are absolutely delightful and cute. I love all the inbreeding. You know, all the colors, the chocolate ones, the vanilla ones, the butterscotch ones. Can you tell I'm hungry? But I think we have too many of them, and if we had more cats like mine, that issue would be, I think, under more natural control.
Yeah.
We've gotten a little bit out of control. And yes, they are cute.
Any comments about the rabbits of Langley?
I love the rabbits of Langley, and I'm so glad we're saving them. They're fluffy.
Oh, I love the rabbits of Langley. They're especially good with a really nice plum sauce.
Yes. I would feel like the novel Watership Down would be occurring here if they were euthanized, and that would just be bad because as a child, that story taught me compassion for animals and taught me that all creatures struggle to survive and deserve a place and are intelligent and organize themselves. And we should feel privileged and blessed that they've chosen our home to live.
Dead man.
Dead. I was.
Okay, dead man.
Even a dead man doesn't like a sticky table.
Was there a rabbit on your table?
The rabbit?
No rabbit.
No rabbits, no rabbits. Although I did hear a coyote, there's a bird eating my muffin.
Okay.
But I did hear a coyote concert last night around 3 a.m., so I assume there are fewer
Rabbit
bunnies
on the
than there were yesterday, yes. But, no.
So the question is,
yes.
Any opinion about the rabbits of Langley?
I do have an opinion about the rabbits of Langley because every time I try to walk across my yard, I have to avoid numerous hazards, holes, the other appurtenances and remnants that they leave behind. And so I've noted that they are in fact delicious.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I've got a certain fondness of them since the days of the barnyard scramble, so it's hard for me to look at them as anything but cute pets. I'm no help at all.
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, way to be charming and cordial and shit. And so, hey, wait.
Any thoughts on the rabbits of Langley?
Uh-oh. Bunnytown. Oh no, I saw your video. Me, I love Bunnytown. I love bunnies. I love all of them.
Bunnies all the time.
All the time. I fence the bunnies out where I don't want them. I let them eat everything they want, and then I don't plant those again.
Perfect.
And I only plant things that the deer and bunnies don't eat.
That's a good plan. Well, for a long time, I've just been wondering if there's a way, since there's such gorgeous bunnies
pet-like, rabbits, that maybe there'd be a way to spread them out and find new homes for them. That's what I've wondered, and I know it's probably not very realistic, but that's been my hope.
I'm thinking waterfront condos.
Yeah. Oh, for them down there. Yeah, no, I don't know if there's any way maybe people around the country and the region could say, let's save the bunnies and take them as pets.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my dream, my wish.
Well, thank you, Deborah.
Thank you.
I think the rabbits are very important to preserve the character of Langley, and they're a tourist attraction and should all be neutered and left alone.
Is that leaving them alone if you neuter them?
Yeah, otherwise there's too many of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
They breed like rabbits.
yeah, they do indeed.
But the rabbits per se should be allowed to live out their lives perfectly happily.
Yeah.
Don't you think you'd like to go to a village and go back and say, oh my goodness, you'll never believe these rabbits that I saw?
Actually, there's someone should catalog all the selfies that leave Langley.
Yeah.
People come here and they photograph themselves with the rabbits.
Yes, so leave the rabbits alone.
Yes, here.